In this old guy DIY video, we are going to be making a CR box purifier, which is a Corsi-Rosenthal box purifier. We're only going to use these 3 items and some duct tape, and should be able to build a really high-powered air purifier for less than $100. So the purpose of this is an old home. It was built in 1948. Behind that door is all just pure dirt, so it's pretty bad for the air quality. We've also, I don't know if you can see in there, but we've got mice issues, so we've got rodent poop and everything floating around. So yeah, we're gonna build this air purifier. And basically what it is, if you go to a store, you can get air purifiers. The cheap ones start at $100 and they don't really do much. This is gonna be a really high powered one that can clean a lot of a house at once. Unfortunately for me, it's going to be a little too ugly to go on a main floor, but it'll be perfect for the basement. So we've got like a $40 or $50 Air King fan, I think, 4 20 by 20 by 2 filter by filters, and then we've just got some cardboard that came with a TV that I bought over Black Friday. So the premise is pretty simple. We're going to take those 4 filters and duct tape them together. Then we're going to cut out a part of the bottom and tape that to it, and then we're going to put the fan on the top. This is the rough mock-up of how it's going to go. If you've never used an air filter before, each box will have this airflow indicator. So what we're trying to do is have all of the air come in here, because the fan on top is going to suck the air in and up and then disperse it out. We're going to go ahead and try to put these 2 together. So you want to make sure that one side is on the inside and one side is on the outside as far as where they butt together. That'll give you space to apply the duct tape without getting in the way of the filter itself. And this is the first time I've ever done this, so we will see what the results are like. If I can fix. All right, let's try to do this. It'd obviously be easier if you had 2 people, but I don't right now, so we will make do with just myself. And you want to make it a nice tight seal, if I can. This is surprisingly harder than it looked on the YouTube videos. And it should get easier once we have one side done, I'd imagine. All right, I guess that'll be that. I'm gonna put an extra layer on here for sure, just because I don't like how that came out entirely. All right, that is one side done. Let's see, where my airflow in. We'll come over here, put another airflow in. All right, that's a little bit smoother than the first side. And there are like 3D printed kits online that you can either get the recipe or whatever and print yourself, or you can just pay someone else to print for you. So if I like this and it ends up being something of value, I think it's like 30 to 50 bucks a kit. So in the future, there's a possibility that I won't have to do this DIY style. It's not as straight as I would like, but that's all right. Almost put this one on backwards, which we definitely don't want to do. All right, just one more side to tape. We should be in business. Okay, now we've more or less got the shape of what we're going to do here. So all that's left is I'm going to flip it over, or determine which side is top or bottom. I guess it doesn't really matter. Cut out the cardboard, tape it on there, and then we're just going to take the fan and tape that on there, and then make sure that the direction is the right way, and we should be good to go. Now that I've got the box essentially set up, I'm just going to trace around the edges here of this cardboard and cut out the cardboard that will eventually be the bottom. And because I'm too lazy to go upstairs, I don't have a writing utensil, so I'm just going to use this nail. That didn't work so well. Maybe I should go upstairs, but... Alright, can't see... Oh, I can see a little bit. That'll work. I should probably use a knife for this. Ta-da! Now we've got a bottom. See that my cutting is not very straight or good, so I may give this a little trim. Maybe not. That's kind of might be more work than it's worth. We'll see. It's a little bit better. Alright, that doesn't seem to be working so well. We'll just live with it. Might give this one another layer, because I don't know that that seal is very good. And same with this one. I'm gonna give it another layer, just because my cutting sucks and it doesn't have great coverage. So I'll try and stick this one more on the edge. Put that over there. Maybe that won't work. This is a classic case of learning by doing, since I've never done this before. I think we're gonna need to seal that up more. All right, that looks decent enough. Now, assuming I've done everything right, which I think I have, I may try and do something else with this wire so it doesn't hang in the fan there. But that is our world's best air purifier sitting on a little table. And if I turn this thing on, it should suck air through all the sides and then purify it and shoot it up. There we go. That's how you make the world's best air purifier for under 100 bucks.